Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're re-diving deep into the woods to talk about a film that is already generating some serious buzz for 2025, House on Eden. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Another found footage horror? Another abandoned house in the woods? And you're not wrong to be a little skeptical. We've seen this setup before, from the Blair Witch Project to the Paranormal Activity series. It's a subgenre that can feel a bit oversaturated at times. But trust me, from what I'm gathering, House on Eden might just be the film to breathe new, terrifying life into this classic horror trope. So let's break down the premise. We follow a group of popular vloggers, the type, super energetic, always chasing the next viral hit. Their latest brilliant idea is to spend a weekend at the infamous Eden House, a dilapidated property deep in the American wilderness with a dark and twisted history. Their goal? To capture definitive proof of the paranormal activity that has been rumored for decades and live stream the entire experience for their millions of followers. It is a classic setup for a reason. It taps into that very modern obsession with fame and online validation, pushing people to take risks they really, really shouldn't. What makes House on Eden sound so promising, though, is its approach to the ancient spirit mentioned in the synopsis. This isn't just your run-of-the-mill ghost that slams doors and flickers lights. The lore they're building seems to be rooted in something much older, something pre-colonial and elemental. Think less of a human spirit tied to a tragedy and more of a primal force of nature that was there long before the house was ever built. The house, it seems, wasn't just built on haunted ground. It was built as an accidental cage or a focal point for this entity. The vloggers think they're hunting a ghost, but they're actually stumbling into a hornet's nest of ancient power. The found footage style is also getting a 21st century upgrade. It's not just one person holding a shaky camcorder. We're talking about a multi-camera setup, GoPros, drones, body cams, and the ever-present live stream chat that will supposedly be integrated into the film's narrative. Imagine watching the horror unfold not just from the characters' perspectives, but also seeing the real-time reactions of their online audience. You'll see the comments flooding in, some skeptical, some terrified, some egging them on. This adds a fascinating layer of meta-commentary. Are the viewers complicit? Does the spirit feed on the attention? This interactive element could make the experience incredibly immersive and claustrophobic. You're not just a passive observer. You're part of the digital mob watching it all go down. One of the key things that sets a great found footage film apart is its sound design, and House on Eden is reportedly making this a top priority. In the vast silent woods, every snapped twig, every whisper on the wind, and every unnatural silence becomes a source of dread. The filmmakers are apparently using advanced audio technology to create a truly disorienting soundscape. There are rumors of binaural audio being used, so if you watch with headphones, the sounds will feel like they're happening right beside you, behind you, or even inside your own head. The spirit in this film is said to communicate not through words, but through mimicry imitating the sounds of the forest, the creaks of the house, and even the voices of the vloggers themselves, twisting familiar sounds into something truly nightmarish. Let's talk about the scare factor. Found footage horror relies on building suspense and tension rather than just cheap jump scares. And while I am sure there will be plenty of moments that make you leap out of your seat, the real horror in House on Eden seems to be psychological. It is about the slow descent into madness as the vloggers realize they are completely isolated and at the mercy of something they can't understand. The entity doesn't just want to scare them, it wants to break them. It plays with their perceptions, turns them against each other, and uses their own cameras, their tools for fame, as weapons against them. The fear of what you *CA and *quite C in the corner of the frame is always more terrifying than what S in plain sight, and this film looks set to master that art of suggestion. Another interesting aspect is the characters themselves. They aren't just generic teens. They are crafted as modern archetypes. The charismatic but reckless leader, the tech-savvy skeptic who tries to debunk everything. The influencer who is more concerned with their online image than their actual safety, and the genuinely sensitive one who is the first to realize the true danger they are in. Their group dynamic, fueled by the pressures of maintaining their online brand, is a powder keg waiting for a spark. The ancient spirit doesn't have to do all the work. It just has to apply a little pressure and watch them unravel. This focus on character-driven conflict will make the horror feel much more personal and impactful. When you start to care about these people, despite their flaws, watching them get picked off one by one becomes all the more brutal. So, will House on Eden revolutionize the found footage genre? It's too early to say for sure, but it is certainly taking all the right ingredients and mixing them in a new and exciting way. It's blending classic horror tropes with very modern anxieties about social media, fame, and the loss of privacy. The combination of an ancient elemental evil with the hyper-contemporary world of vlogging and live streaming is a brilliant concept. It creates a clash of worlds that is ripe for terror. The idea that a force that has existed for millennia is now being broadcast on a TikTok live stream is both absurd and utterly terrifying. My prediction? House on Eden is poised to be one of the most talked about horror films of 2025. It has the potential to be a smart, terrifying, and relevant film that will stick with you long after the credits roll and maybe make you think twice before your next camping trip. It's not just about a haunted house. It's about the haunting nature of our own digital age, where the hunger for attention can lead us into the darkest of places, both literally and figuratively. I, for one, am incredibly excited to see if it lives up to the hype. I'll be watching this one through my fingers for sure. What do you all think? Are you tired of found footage? Or are you excited for a fresh take on the genre? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I do love to hear what you're hoping to see from House on Eden. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more deep dives into upcoming films, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.